Welcome to Fadeaway Floatation Center. In this walkthrough, we'll discuss the float process, as well as give you some tips for making the best of your session. Before you begin your session, it's a good idea to use a restroom. There are a few items located on the shelf. Vaseline, which can be applied to small scratches and scrapes to keep the salt water from stinging. Makeup remover wipes, Q-tips, jewelry tray, hair ties, and a contact case. We highly recommend removing your contacts before your float. Salt and contacts just don't mix. If you use our case, feel free to take it with you. If you have long hair, you might consider using one of our hair ties. Some people find that their hair floating around them creates a distraction. Please put the used hair tie in the laundry hamper after your session. The earplugs are easier to insert when your skin is dry. We recommend putting them in before your shower. Just be mindful of them during the shower so you don't knock them out of place. Take each earplug, ball it up, press it over the ear canal. These earplugs can be reused several times before needing replaced. Please make sure you close both curtains before beginning the shower. For the first shower, we ask that you are thorough with the shampoo, body wash, and washcloth. It's important to remove any lotion and body oils before entering the tank. Make sure to rinse thoroughly. Save the conditioner for your second shower. The inside of the tank is skin temperature. If you take a hot shower, you may feel cold once inside the tank. We recommend water that's just warm enough in the beginning, perhaps a bit cool towards the end. Before stepping into the tank, grab the small towel and dry your face. Drips are ticklish, and you don't want to touch your face once your hands are covered in salt water. Don't splash yourself when you go to change arm positions, and be mindful of the solution that drips from the top of your head when you sit up. If you do get some solution in your eyes, there's a spray bottle full of fresh water sitting on the top of the tank. Feel free to use this to wash away any salt. Step into the tank, turn around, sit down, lie back with your head at the far end. That's where the ventilation is. If you have any apprehension or anxiety, you are welcome to leave the tank door open. That said, if you leave it wide open for too long, it'll eventually get cold. You can brace the door slightly with a towel, and you can leave the light on for as long as you'd like. Bracing the door helps if you find the tank too warm or humid as well. Remember, you're in complete control of the situation and can exit the tank at any time. There's a rectangular plastic box on the right side tank wall, about 3/4 of the way back. There are two buttons on the top. The button towards your head is for the light. The button towards your feet is the heat. The heat is off to start, so at some point, if you feel chilly, press it once to turn it on. It is a radiant heat, so it does take a few minutes to feel a difference. There will be a click and a buzz when you turn it on. No buzz, just a click when you turn it off. Throughout your float, try different positions with your arms. It's not uncommon for some people to experience a bit of neck and shoulder strain during the first couple of sessions. The arms up position tends to alleviate this, but try different positions to see what feels best to you. Make sure you're not bracing or trying to hold your head up. Your head is not as buoyant as the rest of your body, so it does tend to sink deeper into the solution. Do your best to relax your neck and shoulder muscles. If neck and shoulder strain continues to be a problem, you can try one of our float neck cushions. There's a blue halo cushion in every room. The first couple of sessions can be challenging for some people. You might find yourself feeling anxious or uncomfortable as you acclimate to the unique environment. This is completely normal, and you should not feel bad if this happens. Learning to relax deeply takes practice and time. It may take more than one session to reach that deep level of relaxation float tanks are known to provide. Typically, the second float is better, just because you know what it is. The most important rule is don't give up. The benefits of floating are worth it. When you hear music, this is the end of your session cue. There's 5 minutes of music before the filtration system starts, at which point the session is over. You'll want to sit up and squeeze the salt water out of your hair. Be mindful of any salt water that may drip down into your eyes. Open the tank door, take a moment to stand, and steady yourself before stepping into the shower. The salt water can be slick. Upon exiting, close the tank door, close the shower curtains, and take your final shower to rinse off the salt water. The lights in the room are on a timer with a motion detector. They will turn on as soon as you open the tank door. Once you're dry and dressed, please move to the restroom to finish getting ready so we can prepare the room for the next appointment. If you need to exit the room mid-float, we provide robes and slippers. We greatly appreciate it if you dry off completely so you don't track salt water through the float center. So in closing, the important points are restroom, earplugs, cool or thorough shower, dry your face, and music at the end. It's really that easy. Thank you for deciding to visit Fadeaway Floatation Center, and we will be happy to answer any questions you might have when you arrive for your float.